Due to the explicit content, viewer discretion is advised.
No shit! Old habits are hard to break. Totally sorry about that, but this intro is actually retired. Well, I guess we'll have to come up with a new one. Here we go. Well, hello there, YouTubers. This is Sable Guy, and welcome to a update video. I am pleased to be back. I am sorry I have neglected my channel, yet it doesn't seem like it's neglected, because we are sitting at currently 197 subscribers. Quite glorious. Glorious indeed. Anyways, with that being said, let's get right into this update. There is a lot of new things for me going on here. I have been extremely busy working, so I haven't had any time to do LSPDFR. That is still broken, so I don't even want to go there. Just waiting for the new script hook actually to release. But that's not really what we're here to talk about, which I am. Not really. So I have done several upgrades, a lot of new things. So I went ahead and sold my old computer. That is no longer a thing. My old computer was in a little Vivo V6 case. It had the Lenovo M82 motherboard in it with a Intel Core i5-3330 clocked at 3 gigahertz. My GTX 970 by Zotac, and 2 sticks of 8 gig memory DDR3 Corsair Vengeance, which did a pretty good job running GTA 5. Actually, quite an admirable job. But unfortunately, bills had to be paid, things need to be caught up, and I ended up getting caught up and then, well, getting a smoking deal on a different computer. So that's new. So what's new is I got a new HP 27M. It's a very gorgeous monitor, very clear, very bright. It just does the job very well, and so that I'm very happy about. Still on the same good old keyboard and le mouse. I know, quite lovely. Got the same mic I had before, same controller, same secondary monitor. The reason why that is not on, we'll get to that next here soon. Still got my same camera. I do have a new headset. It's a cheap little Chinese-made headset, but it'll get the job done. The latest thing you may recognize is this is my old case from when I had my AMD Phenom 9 X4 925, and it made it back to me. So I ended up having that. It's got completely brand new guts in there. I'll show you. It's quite gorgeous. Now you're ready for this. We have a gigabyte gaming board. So it is a GA Z170X-Gaming 7 game motherboard. Quite lovely. I have an Intel Core i5-6600K with 2 sticks of 8 gig G-Skill RAM, and they're Ripjaws, by the way, and DDR4 clocked at 2400 megahertz, which is quite lovely. I have an off-brand 650 watt power supply, but I'm hoping to get another Corsair, because the Corsair one that I had before, which was 600 watts, was quite lovely. I have a 128 gigabyte SSD for booting, so it actually boots pretty freaking killer and quickly. I have a terabyte storage drive, another terabyte storage drive, a 500 gig 2.5 inch hard drive for my GTA games and things like that. That is only dedicated to GTA 5. So that we'll get back to. Obviously a good old-fashioned DVD ROM burner, creator, whatever. Nothing Blu-ray, nothing fancy. Now, the biggest and craziest upgrade is my graphics card. I now have a EVGA GeForce GTX 1070 8GB. And it's the super clocked edition, and it is quite lovely. And right now it's just idling its fans right now because it's not under load. But I tell you, she is quite spectacular. Breathes new life into this old case. So that's what is new. My office space. Actually, I got that for another system, but we will get to that here soon. I also have another built system that I made. This one's got a Core 2 Duo in it, clocked at 3.06 gigahertz. And guess what? It's got a 550 GT and 550 Ti, GTX 550 Ti in there, which is quite awesome. It runs some games pretty well. I originally built this to work as a server for this whole entire room and area, but unfortunately, I felt that it was not powerful, and then another thing came up where the deal was just too good to be true, and I ended up picking up this server. Now, this server is an HP ProLiant DL380G7. Quite a little beast fella. It's got dual Xeon X5660 processors. They are 6 cores each with 12 threads, making quote-unquote 24 logical processors, which is pretty badass. Now, that little thing that I was getting to is actually I am going to install this into my server because my server has no sound output. Because what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to take the 550 Ti out of this and put it in here and see how well she runs games and things like that. And if I am crazy enough, maybe I'll rip out my GTX 1070 and throw her in there too. So, what we're going to do is, first of all, open up this little fella here and remove this. And this thing is just a cheap little thing that I bought off of eBay. Basically, it's just a USB sound device, and it's really not meant to be anything more than that. It's just cheap, something for me to get sound. I bought one of these before and then lost it somewhere. So this one just came straight off of eBay. Finally got here from California. It took about 6 days. It only cost me like $7. So something not too terrible. So what I'm going to do actually is we're going to go ahead and fire this thing up. It does start a little loud. It is a server. She usually mellows out, and it takes a little bit of time for her to actually display something on the monitor here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut until this thing actually boots up into Windows. So I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, now that we're back, the computer is completely booted up, and we're sitting at the home screen. I know this is going to be like the weirdest and probably the most longest update ever, but I have my reasons. Don't judge me. So basically, welcome. While that's logging in, basically I got this device to shove inside of that device, which is going to be awesome. I've never owned a dual CPU device before, so it's quite interesting. This bastard right here, oh my lord, weighs about 70 pounds. So basically, I have this thing to supplement this thing. Now, right now I have a GTX 9800, an NVIDIA 9800 GT 512 megabyte card in there. I'm not really trying to do anything crazy on this computer. So, as you can see, we have no sound. So that is what I'm trying to fix right there. So let's go ahead and crawl back here and find a USB port to shove this fella into. Now that we got a light, let's see if Windows even recognize it. There we go. It's going over additional setup here. So we'll just wait for it to test. And what we'll do actually, I'm going to actually rip this out of here and plug it into my speakers over there. Alright, there we go. We now have sound. I believe we have sound. Hey! We have sound. Alright, so with that being said, that is closed. And I don't have any games on here, but I do want to show you the awesomeness of this computer here. There we go. Computer system properties. And bam! Intel Xeon CPU X5660 at 2.8 gigahertz, 2 processors, 24 gigs of RAM. That's DDR3, and that is the special type of RAM that servers use. So in case one of the sticks dies, it doesn't crash the whole system. It has 2 750 watt power supplies. So that's this thing's got some raw power into her. So actually that's all working. I'm actually in the middle of setting this up. I went ahead and I decided I'm going to join the Blue Moon hosting group. What they do is they host games on servers like this, and basically just running software and things for them. So it's going to be quite interesting. A whole lot not really different other than that, but I've just been really busy at work, and hopefully I'm going to start creating some content on my glorious computers. So literally I am just on cloud 9 right now. It's awesome. But anyways, I thought I'd post an update for you guys and show you what's new. I'm hoping to... Hey, that's where my SLI bridge thing went. But anyways, I'm really hoping to start getting into creating some GTA videos or other game videos or live streams. I definitely do have the computer that can do it now, and we shall see. But anyways, thank you for watching. Hope you guys subscribe. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. If you like this video, go ahead and like it, or just like it for the love of the GTX 1070. Do it. You know you love it. You know you do. Alright guys, talk to y'all later.